Yeah, this isn't going to work, and to be honest with you, I think Sony, with the way things went yesterday on Friday, it's not looking well for them going into 2028. Now, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, we actually saw that Sony were getting rid of printing actual physical discs for games, starting January 2028. Well, yesterday, there was actually a global outage for all PlayStation Network. Now, some games you can play them offline. However, if you haven't got a lot of stuff saved, well, you're not going to be able to use some of the features on the game that you want to play. Now, with me yesterday, I tried playing UFC 5. I could do a fight now or like a career, but I couldn't go online. I couldn't save any of my stats. And if I went through, they were like, oh, unable to sync and we can't save your progress. That's just one game. But with this, as you can see, that the majority of PlayStation Network, it did come back online. But it came back on, like there we go, as it says, it was off for around 8 hours. Now with this, supposedly it wasn't PlayStation's fault or Sony's fault, it was actually Amazon's fault. Their servers went down, which again, that just shows if you get rid of discs, this is not going to go well for the future of PlayStation. It's really not. I keep going on about it and saying that Xbox and Microsoft could do something really funny and they could take the majority of PlayStation customers if they promise, yes, we're still going to make physical games. And if they did that, they would have so many people jumping ship from PlayStation over to Xbox. But as you can see, this was 12:41 Eastern time yesterday, which this was around 5:30 for myself, 20 to 6 in the evening. PlayStation is down. That means all of its online services, such as account management, the PlayStation Store, gaming and social content are all unavailable to players, leaving only offline services in effect. And PlayStation has been down for more than 6 hours, interrupting online gaming for many, which I actually tried, I actually got a code for the open beta for Marvel Token Fighting Souls. Couldn't get on it because of this. Absolutely annoying. And they say that, well, PS down, PlayStation players are unable to check out the PS5 console exclusive title. We're aware that some PlayStation players are experiencing login and network issues. This is what the Marvel Token Fighting Souls Twitter account stated. But you know what? Sony didn't come out and say anything, which it's not going to go well going further, because if we just go by here, that is everything that was down for PlayStation yesterday. Everything you need there is to actually have a functioning PlayStation 5. It's absolutely insane. And if they decide to stay that way and keep, we're not going to do physical discs, it's going to be the end of Sony. It really is. Because people couldn't play. And you had some people going, oh, I wanted to stream this game. Well, you're not going to be able to stream a game if the network is down. Alright, that's a given. But if you want to play certain games where, you got a lot of them where you need to be logged in. Even if your console's got internet or Wi-Fi, whatever you got going into or how. And you could have the internet, the account though you want to play. So let's say, for example, Assassin's Creed, you need a Ubisoft account. That may not be working because the PlayStation Network cannot connect to it. That's the issue I had with UFC 5 because my EA account wasn't working because the network was down and they couldn't interlock and coexist. Yeah, if this is the future, it is not going to go well. Let us know what you think about this down below, folks, and I'll see you in the next video.